If I told you that a white powder you still use to clean your sink or deodorize your fridge could help improve blood flow to your private area, would you believe it? It sounds unbelievable, but this has brought noticeable changes to thousands of gentlemen over 60, including many of my patients. I am a doctor specializing in urology and men's health. With over 30 years of experience accompanying older men, I've seen too many cases where patients silently endure unspoken issues: poor circulation, declining sexual function, bodily fatigue, mental exhaustion. And I always believe that the best solution sometimes isn't in a prescription, but right in your kitchen. The white powder I'm referring to is baking soda. Few people know that when used correctly, baking soda can support the production of nitric oxide, a substance that plays a crucial role in erectile function. It helps improve oxygen levels in the blood, balance the body's pH, and make male hormones work more effectively, key factors for sexual health after 60. In this video, I'll show you 10 amazing benefits of baking soda proven by science that help older gentlemen improve their performance, vitality, and confidence naturally and sustainably without needing drugs or complex interventions. At the end, I'll reveal a simple morning combination formula that many patients have tried with very positive results. If you're entering your 60s and want to maintain physical strength, masculinity, and confidence naturally, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll share more valuable content just for you. And if this topic resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If it doesn't, type no. I always listen to improve. And now let's start with the first benefit of baking soda: balancing blood pH to improve circulation, paving the way for a healthy circulatory system, the foundation for a vibrant and fulfilling life after 60. Benefit number 1: balancing blood pH to improve circulation. One of the silent causes of reduced blood flow in older men is an imbalance in the body's internal pH. When the body becomes too acidic, the vascular system contracts, slightly losing flexibility. This prevents the necessary blood for erection from flowing freely and forcefully as before. It's like trying to water a garden with a pinched hose. This is where baking soda shines. As a natural alkaline substance, baking soda helps neutralize the acidic environment in the blood. When pH is adjusted to a balanced state around 7.35 to 7.45, blood vessels relax and blood flow becomes smoother. This allows oxygen-rich blood and nutrients to reach where they're needed, especially the genital area. I remember a 60-year-old male patient who came in looking worried. All his cardiovascular indicators, blood pressure, cholesterol, were normal, but he confided, "Doctor, I no longer feel like a man. Things aren't like before." Upon deeper testing, I've found his blood pH leaning toward acidic. After guiding him on a gentle routine each morning, drinking a glass of filtered water mixed with a half-teaspoon of baking soda and a few drops of fresh lemon on an empty stomach. 3 weeks later, he returned with renewed energy. He said, "I don't know how, but my body feels awakened, energy surging. My wife notices it too." The effectiveness of baking soda starts with that small act restoring acid-base balance in the blood. When the circulatory foundation is established, everything changes: more oxygen, more vitality, more masculine confidence. But that's just the beginning. There's another hidden enemy that can silently destroy blood vessel walls, reducing sensitivity and the body's natural response. And baking soda plays a special role in neutralizing that enemy. Let's move to benefit number 2, reducing inflammation in the vascular system, a factor that the vast majority of men over 60 are completely unaware of, but which is silently stealing their masculinity day by day. Benefit number 2, reducing inflammation in the vascular system, the secret against the silent thief of masculine strength. Many people think that after 60 sexual issues are simply due to reduced testosterone, but that's not always the case. A silent cause few expect is chronic inflammation at the cellular level. I call it the silent thief because it doesn't cause pain or obvious symptoms, but gradually encases blood vessels, weakening the system that controls sensation and reduces the ability to achieve a natural erection. I once treated a 71-year-old man with a dignified appearance and clear speech, but when talking about intimacy, he just sighed, "Doctor, I still love my wife, I still want to be close, but my body no longer obeys." Upon checking, all his blood sugar and cholesterol levels were stable, but one notable indicator was high CRP inflammation levels. This showed an ongoing low-level inflammation in his body, enough to prevent blood vessels from expanding and hinder nitric oxide production, a substance essential for erection. This is where baking soda shows its silent power. In many studies, sodium bicarbonate, the main component of baking soda, has been proven to activate the body's natural anti-inflammatory mechanisms, especially in the liver, spleen, and kidneys. Baking soda doesn't extinguish the fire roughly like drugs, but gently reduces inflammation at the systemic level, allowing blood vessels to open flow easier and erection signals to return to normal. The patient just needed a simple step each morning, mixing a half teaspoon of baking soda with filtered water, then walking lightly for 15 minutes. After a month, he returned and said, "I not only have more energy, but also feel my body gradually returning light, natural, without force." That's what I often see in those who listen to their body and intervene timely. When inflammation is soothed, blood flows better, sensations improve markedly, and everything becomes easier, both physically and mentally. But hold on, we haven't finished the journey yet, because there's an even more important factor than blood flow, the startup signal for nitric oxide. And the good news is baking soda not only supports blood flow, but also helps increase the body's natural production of this miraculous molecule. Let's explore further. Benefit number 3, supporting natural nitric oxide production, the signal to activate strength and natural masculinity at the right time and place. Are you ready? Benefit number 3, supporting nitric oxide production, activating physiological signals at the right time. If you've ever felt the desire but your body doesn't respond, it's likely your body lacks an important molecule called nitric oxide. This is the key signal for the entire erection process, helping blood vessels expand blood flow to the penis and maintain the necessary hardness during intimate moments. But as age increases, the body's natural production of nitric oxide gradually declines. You may have emotions, desire, but lack the biological signal for the body to sync up. And baking soda, an ingredient seemingly only for the kitchen, is a powerful ally. Not because it contains nitric oxide, but because it creates an ideal environment in the body for this substance to be produced and maintained longer. Specifically, when blood pH becomes too acidic, a common issue in older adults, nitric oxide is destroyed quickly, preventing erection signals from transmitting. Baking soda helps alkalize the blood environment, naturally protecting the endothelial layer of blood vessels where nitric oxide is created and limiting oxidation that destroys it. International studies also show that when the body is reasonably alkalized, not only endurance and athletic performance increase, but sexual function also improves markedly. After all, both running and intimacy require perfect coordination between blood oxygen and nerve signals. A simple method I often apply for patients is combining baking soda with fresh lemon water each morning, followed by a few minutes of deep breathing or light exercise. Results are often seen after a few weeks, waking up feeling healthier, physiological responses coming naturally and faster no more, waiting forever for something to happen. Nitric oxide isn't magic, but it's the main switch. If not turned on, the systems behind it will be paralyzed. And luckily, just a little correct support from your own kitchen can help the body regain its natural rhythm. Benefit number 4, increasing oxygen delivery to erectile tissue, the key to maintaining durability. One of the key factors for strong and prolonged erection that many people overlook is oxygen. It's not just whether blood flows to the needed area, but whether that blood carries enough oxygen. If oxygen delivery is insufficient, erectile tissue can't fully expand or maintain only for a short time. Many gentlemen have shared with me the feeling of it's there, but not enough quick deflation or reduced sensation in the private area. In most cases, the cause isn't testosterone or nerves, but local oxygen deficiency in the genital area. After 60, the red blood cells' oxygen transport efficiency often declines, partly due to blood acidification, partly because aging cells no longer function optimally. This is when baking soda acts as a discreet but powerful helper. By helping to alkalize the blood environment, baking soda improves the ability to bind and, more importantly, release oxygen from red blood cells to target tissues. The result is, when blood flows to the penis, oxygen is delivered at the right time and place, helping tissues respond quickly, expand, and maintain the necessary hardness. I recall a patient over 70 sharing, "Before it felt like blood was there, but there was no vitality at all. Now it's warm, more sensitive. My wife even asked why I've been so energetic lately." That's the change from oxygen arriving at the right time. Not only that, oxygen is fuel for the smooth muscle cells inside the penis. These cells keep the valve locked, retaining blood to maintain erection. If there's not enough oxygen, these cells tire, the valve loosens blood, withdraws quickly, and the fun ends too soon. Baking soda, with its simple but effective mechanism, is the tool to ensure oxygen is always abundant at the exact point needed. Something seemingly small, but affecting the entire quality of life for gentlemen after 60. Benefit number 5, enhancing cellular energy in the genital area, the engine for sustained masculinity. There's a factor that almost all men after 60 overlook: smooth muscle inside the penis. This isn't the muscle we gym for daily, but a special type deep in the erectile tissue with the key function of retaining blood during erection. If blood is water and the penis is a balloon, this smooth muscle is the locking valve. It must be strong enough to hold blood throughout the needed time. And to do that, these smooth muscle cells need energy, the type only mitochondria in the cells can produce. However, as age increases, especially in an acidified internal environment and prolonged oxidative stress, mitochondria weaken gradually. This leads to halfway weakness or even inability to maintain erection until completion. This is when baking soda plays its special role. By reducing blood acidity and supporting a stable alkaline environment, baking soda helps mitochondria work more efficiently, producing more ATP cellular energy, especially in the smooth muscle tissue. A 68-year-old man once told me, "Doctor, before I felt like an old motorcycle, it starts, but stalls after a short run. Now it's different. The engine runs smooth and steady." That's the manifestation when cellular energy is restored. Restoring energy in this sensitive area not only helps maintain erection hardness, but also enhances sensation control ability and confidence in intimate moments. In summary, baking soda not only supports blood reaching the needed area, but also ensures cells there have enough fuel to retain blood, completing the process fully, something many men thought they'd lost forever. Benefit number 6. Resensitizing testosterone receptors, activating masculinity from within. A confusing issue for many gentlemen after 60 is testosterone levels still within allowable range, but vitality, inspiration, and masculine strength gradually fade. Not completely lost, but clearly not like before. So, what's happening? The answer lies here. Testosterone is only effective when cell receptors can receive and respond correctly. In other words, if testosterone is the messenger, receptors are the letter receivers. If the receiver doesn't listen or open the letter, the message, no matter how strong, becomes meaningless. The problem is, over time, due to low-level inflammation, oxidative stress, and an acidic body environment, these hormone receptors become dulled. They no longer sensitive to testosterone signals, leading to temporary hormone resistance. And this is when baking soda becomes a valuable helper. When used correctly, baking soda helps reduce body acidity, improve the internal environment, thereby restoring receptor sensitivity. Simply put, it's like cleaning the dust off to catch the signal again. A man I treated said this: after 5 weeks of using baking soda, combined with light exercise, I didn't take additional testosterone, but it feels like my body is starting to obey commands. Again, mind, muscles, everything masculine is reviving. It's important to emphasize that baking soda doesn't increase testosterone, but helps the body use the existing testosterone effectively, thereby restoring vitality and sensitivity. That is the foundation of masculine strength. In the next part, we'll discuss a factor that's very important but often overlooked: liver and kidneys. The silent duo profoundly affecting male sexual health, and baking soda has proven its amazing role in supporting detoxification and balancing these two organs' activities. Let's continue exploring. Benefit number 7. Supporting liver and kidney. Detox, cleaning the system to restore vitality. One of the silent but common causes making gentlemen after 60 feel tired, reduced desire, lost interest in life comes from two silent organs, the liver and kidneys. The liver and kidneys' task is to filter, remove toxins, excess hormones, and metabolic residues. But over time, with an unbalanced diet, acidic body, and declining filtration ability, these two organs become overloaded. The result is slower blood circulation, improper hormone metabolism. Toxins accumulate, affecting both mind and vitality. The good news is, baking soda, with its mild alkaline property, can support the liver and kidneys safely and sustainably. When dissolved in water and used in the right dose, baking soda helps reduce acid burden on the kidneys, supports glomerular filtration function, improves bile flow, supports easier liver detoxification, enhances uric acid excretion, reduces gout and joint pain risks, Enemies weakening male vitality. A 70-year-old gentleman once shared with me, after 3 weeks of a gentle alkalization routine with baking soda and warm water in the morning, I not only sleep better, but also feel my body lighter, as if for so long I've been living in a heavy, tired coat. Now I've escaped. This isn't magic. It's the cumulative effect of helping the liver and kidneys operate smoothly, something any gentleman after 60 should pay attention to. In the next part, we'll talk about a factor that's small but causes big disruption: belly fat and sugar cravings. Something silently stealing testosterone and causing instability in the entire physiological system. And surprisingly, baking soda can also help control this. Let's explore right now. Benefit number 8. Reducing sugar cravings and supporting belly fat reduction. The antidote for beer belly and hormone imbalance. After 60, not a few gentlemen start noticing their waistline increasing, even if not eating too much. Along with that are sudden sweet cravings, especially in the evening. And the consequence: visceral fat accumulation, testosterone decline, vitality sliding downhill without breaks. This isn't just an aesthetic issue. Belly fat is a factory producing aromatase enzyme, the enzyme that converts testosterone to estrogen. This causes gentlemen to gradually lose masculine strength, even if hormone levels are normal. So where does baking soda's role come in? An acidic body easily disrupts glucose metabolism, increasing sugar cravings, making fat burning difficult, causing the body to store fat, especially in the abdominal area. Baking soda helps readjust blood pH, thereby stabilizing blood sugar, reducing sweet food cravings, supporting more effective fat metabolism, creating favorable conditions for the body to return to fat-burning state. When combined with a glass of warm water and lemon in the morning, baking soda not only helps gentlemen reduce ravenous hunger, but also significantly improves metabolic speed, something the body often slows down a lot after 60. A healthy diet, gentle alkalization with baking soda, combined with light exercise each morning is the key to regaining shape and vitality. And when the body becomes leaner, cleaner from the inside, desire and confidence of a man will naturally return. We're nearing a part many overlook: the nervous system, which controls all body reflexes from emotions to erection. And you'll be surprised to know baking soda can also support balancing the nervous system to help you not freeze in the most needed moments. Benefit number 9. Supporting the nervous system, calming down to connect fully. An important but rarely noticed factor in male sexual issues after 60 is the nervous system. It seems unrelated, but in reality, all biological reactions, from desire to erection, start from nerve signals. When the nervous system is imbalanced, the body, even if healthy, may not respond. Many gentlemen have shared, "I want to be intimate with my wife, but my whole body tenses up, no sensation left," as if the brain and body are no longer connected. That's a sign of imbalance between the sympathetic nervous system stress and parasympathetic relaxation. In older adults, prolonged stress, lack of sleep, or accumulated anxiety can keep the nervous system in high alert mode, a survival state making intimacy difficult. Seemingly just a simple ingredient, but when used correctly, it helps soothe the entire nervous system thanks to its ability to reduce chronic inflammation in the body, supporting the function of the kidneys and spleen, two organs related to stress reflexes. Balancing electrolytes helps stabilize the central nervous system's activity. When using baking soda 2 to 3 times a week, combined with deep breathing, short meditation, or light walking, many people feel nervous system release. The mind calms, body reactions become natural, and most importantly, the ability to connect with your partner returns deeply and lightly. This not only improves bed quality, but also helps gentlemen regain the feeling of mastering their body, a very precious thing after 60. But there's one last thing, a real trick that can double the effectiveness of all the benefits we've discussed from the beginning of the video, combining baking soda with lemon or apple cider vinegar. Let's explore in the next part. Benefit number 10, combining baking soda with lemon or apple cider vinegar, the golden pair for men's health after 60. After understanding the uses of baking soda, from supporting blood flow, improving tissue oxidation, enhancing testosterone response, to soothing the nervous system, now is the time to know a simple but extremely effective combination to amplify all those benefits. Baking soda combined with lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. This isn't just a folk tip. Many scientific evidences show that when you mix baking soda with fresh lemon or apple cider vinegar in warm water, a mild reaction creating CO2 occurs. This reaction helps enhance digestive activity, improve nutrient absorption support, better liver detoxification, thereby cleaning blood, improving hormones, balancing acid-alkaline in the body, helping improve cellular function, especially in erectile tissue. Stimulating blood circulation and regulating blood pressure, key factors in maintaining stable sexual function. The method is very simple. Every morning, 20-30 minutes before breakfast, mix a quarter teaspoon of baking soda with juice from half a lemon or 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. In a glass of warm water, about 200 milliliters, stir well and drink while it's still lukewarm. Many gentlemen after 60 applying this method have shared that they feel lighter, better digestion, clearer mind, and especially natural body response when intimate smoother. The special thing is this mixture doesn't force body reactions. It only creates an ideal environment for the body to self-recover, self-reestablish sexual function as natural instinct. And that natural initiative is what brings confidence, performance, and the true feeling of mastering health for men. Summary, restart. The men's health journey. After 60 with just a small daily habit. If you've followed to the end, I want to say a sincere thank you, not just for your interest, but for your seriousness with your own health, masculinity, and happiness. We've explored 10 outstanding benefits that baking soda, a seemingly very familiar kitchen ingredient, can bring to men after 60, balancing blood pH, supporting effective blood vessel circulation, reducing silent chronic inflammation, the silent enemy of male sexuality, supporting natural nitric oxide production, activating physiological signals, increasing oxygen to erectile tissue, improving durability and biological response, enhancing mitochondrial performance, providing energy for smooth muscle, to retain blood, helping the body respond better to existing testosterone, supporting liver and kidney detoxification, comprehensive endocrine improvement, reducing sweet cravings, promoting belly fat, burning, boosting testosterone production, soothing the central nervous system, relieving stress, restoring instinct, and finally, when combined with lemon or apple cider vinegar, baking soda's effectiveness is doubled. This isn't magic. This is a new lifestyle with knowledge, awareness, and method. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with the simplest thing. A glass of warm water, a bit of baking soda, a little lemon drink every morning consistently, and listen to your body. And if you feel this content brings hope, knowledge, and motivation, please like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with loved ones, those men silently facing age changes without knowing where to start. Let each new day be a step forward to health performance and freedom to master life. You deserve it at any age.